Festivities wrapping up. The crowd is electric, and we'll be back to get it going right after this. Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show brings you the National League Championship Series. It's the Tropics taking on the Yankees. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. A lot going on in this series as we get ready for Game 3, Singy.
And Boog, this is as close to an elimination game as you can get without it actually being one. Going down 3-0 with more or less just in this thing. So this game's going to tell us whether we're going to have a real series in store for us or if we're just going to be packing our bags and going home.
And now, a lot of people feel these teams are more evenly matched. The first two games would indicate. So we'll see if we get a bounce-back performance in this one. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about to get started, and starting in this one, Jacob deGrom. What do you have on him?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Ready to go? Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Next offered in there for a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes. On the ground to third. Riley fires to first. Lindor retired. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. Singy, we're looking at a really young lineup here, so not much experience, but it also means they're going to bring a lot of energy to the table most days.
Well, we're in a golden age of young players. I mean, these players, they're getting up to the majors. They're dominating from a young age, bringing home plenty of hardware early in their careers. I mean, before they even get to free agency. So, you know, when you consider all of that, I love seeing the kind of energy that a team like this brings to the yard every day in and day out.
Two now. That one way inside. Inside ball 4.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
So man aboard, and now Navarro. deGrom checks the runner. Back standing. He's in there safely.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
This one lifted in the air, left field. Trout calls it in, and there's 2 away.
The first baseman,
Christian Navarro now at the plate. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here in Game 3, deGrom keeping him close. Next offering in there for a strike. Now 1-2.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Fastball almost got him there.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Navarro off of first with 2 away. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Half inning complete. We've got no score. Back here in New York, today's starting pitcher, Sammy Navarro. What's the scouting report on him?
Yeah, it was nails last time out, worked deep into the ball game, racked up double-digit strikeouts. We'll see if he can repeat that performance in this one.
Bottom of the first. Jeff McNeil stands in.
The second baseman.
That one the other way. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Now here's Nolan Jones. And a pitch. Navarro throws over. McNeil back in on a dive. Runner at first with no outs here. Got him swinging. Some high cheese for strike three.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Wow.
Here's Mike Trout. That misses, and it's 2-1.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
He was all over that one. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
So one out with two aboard. Aaron Judge digs in now. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was late.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Two on, one out.
2-2.
Baez fires over to first. Judge out on the play. And let's take a look at the lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound.
This one swung on and hit well, way back there. And that one becomes property of the beast. It just got out of here. And they tack on 3. It's 3-0. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time. Man, he just barely got that one out of here, and you've got to love the effort and left to try and bring it back. He had a good shot at it, just couldn't quite pull it off. It would have been a stunner if he did.
So 2 down, and now here is Harper. Swinging a foul straight back. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely.
Swings and misses. And that is the third out of the inning. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. It's now 3-0. You're watching the National League Championship Series on the show. And we're back. The batter now, Javier Baez. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. The pitch. Foul ball.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
This looks like extra bases. Around first, digging for 2. The throw in. The throw is offline. He's got a leadoff double.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
So man aboard, and here is Carlos Correa. Slider misses outside. That one at triple digits.
Larry Bullard making the calls behind the plate for us in this one. Pretty good strike zone. Well reviewed by those we talked to around the league.
Yeah, he's an umpire. He doesn't get a lot of looks from players, maybe here and there once in a while, but he's appreciated back there. That one is absolutely belted. And it's gone. He made him pay for that one. It's 3-2.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
And now the big-time power threat, Joel Navarro. Now a screamer into the outfield. Jones makes the grab, run away. A chilly atmosphere here, really what comes to mind when you think of postseason baseball. Fans doing whatever they can to stay warm and energized. One down, base is empty.
You talked about the fans trying to stay warm, Boog, but it's a challenge for the players, too. Games like this really can be hard on you.
On the ground, and it finds its way through for a hit. Runner on at first with one gone. Victor Caratini will hit net. Runner on the go. Cut on and miss. Go to second.
Not a fast runner on the base pass, so this kind of looks like it was a hit-and-run call from the dugout. Got to make contact some way or somehow, because that guy's not going to be able to steal second base and be safe.
Two outs. Got it. And that's the third out. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now a 3-2 ball game. This is the National League Championship Series on the show. Back in the Bronx, here's Mookie to hit. And the right-hander deals. And another ball. I wouldn't get too puffed up about that postseason extra base hit thing, Siggy. The all-time leader with 4 is Ken Holtzman. Swing and deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there, and boom goes the dynamite. A gigantic blast. And they tack on to their lead. It's 4-2. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. High velocity up and in is just such a difficult location for the hitter, but this time he pulls the hands tight to the body, gets through this pitch. What conviction in that swing. Awesome job at the plate.
Here's Austin Riley. The wind of the pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
That one not close. And that's ball 2. And they'll do it again. And the righty deals. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That's bad. He muscles that one out the opposite way. That's his 3rd home run of the series. And they boost their lead. It's 5-2. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
So here's Murphy now. Ball to strike. The pitch. Way high.
2-1.
Here's a 2-1. That one ripped. Reaching for it and breaks it in.
It was all over that fastball right there. I'll tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
And now here's Jeff McNeil. The 1-1. On the ground to the left. Correa. On to first, and there's 2 down.
Now back. The right field.
Nolan Jones getting ready to hit. To the right side. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
The left field.
Runner at first with 2 away. Here's Trout. Two runs across in the inning here in game 3 of the NLCS. And another ball. Aaron Judge getting on deck circle. And a 3-1 on the way. Fastball for a strike. Check on the runner, and he's back in standing. Jones, the runner at first with 2 gone. This one blasted the other way, down the line, and it's a foul ball. At The Belton fires. Swing and a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there, and boom goes the dynamite. He sends one out the opposite way. Their third home run of the inning. It's 7-2. That's their fourth home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
Turn to the lefty in this spot, Alex Claudio.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. Ball to strike. Bounce to the left side. Now a jump throw. They get the out, and that'll do it. Top half of the third inning. Now, Francisco Lindor.
Boog, it's always fun showing up to the ballpark on a day DeGrom is pitching. He's widely regarded as one of the most dominant pitchers in the league. And when he's at his best, he's setting the standard for the entire league.
The pitch. That's inside.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
The wind to the pitch. And now it's filled up. Outside, and that is ball 4.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
And at first, digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Navarro. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
And that one is lifted in the air. Jones under this one. Puts it away for the out.
Now number 1.
Here's some real power at the plate. Navarro. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed. Quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that can... Lindor on the move. That's in for a strike. Throw safe. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
And another ball.
He's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
Runner at second here, one gone. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Man at second. Swung on, belted. That's back. tattooed to Tater Town and gone. A massive home run. His second home run of the series, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 7-4.
A breaking ball on the inside part of the play requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
1 out, base is empty. Christian Navarro, the next to hit. Got him swinging. Two outs, base is empty. Javi Baez digs in right side. 2 outs, base is empty. That misses the zone. Now 2 balls and a strike. Up the middle, Betts on the run, sends it over to first, throwing the dirt, and he can't come up with it.
The third baseman, number 30, Carlos.
Well, I definitely think the speed down the line played a factor on that throw. He had more time than he thought, but as a fielder, the speed of the game and the speed of the runner sometimes can get in your head, and he just rushed it and failed to make a clean throw.
Two outs, runner at first. Here's the third baseman, Carlos Correa. 2 outs. Baez runs. That one blasted deep to right. Way back there. And gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 7-6.
That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
So 2 away with nobody on. Next is the DH, a switch hitter, Joel Navarro.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Four runs already in the frame. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. This one smoked on its way out of here. They go back to back. His second homer of this series, and we're level. It's 7-7. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. That'll be it for Jacob deGrom, and we'll be back with their first arm out of the pen after a quick break. So they turn things over to the righty, Corbin Burns. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And now the right fielder, Jonathan Rodriguez. And he pumps it a strike. Tied up here in the early going. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Judge getting an angle on it. Hauls it in to end the inning. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, here is Matt Olson.
Lots of players perform better at home, and this batter is no exception. Might be the crowd or the familiar surroundings, but he's typically better in this environment.
The 1-1.
That's the ball.
You know, this group of hitters really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It jumped all over the starter and knocked him out of the game early. He just was never able to settle in, and the damage was done by the time he got the hook.
Left-hand hitter waits. Swinging a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there, and boom goes the dynamite. A monster shot to right. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And just like that, they're out front. It's 8-7. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. Well, you can see he was out front just a little bit. Maybe didn't recognize the changeup earlier, but he got the bat head to it, hooked it down the line, and was able to keep it fair for a long home run. Really impressive.
Bryce Harper to the plate. And another ball.
I mean, when you're chasing the opposing starter in the first inning or two, that's just such a tone setter for the game, and it puts the other team back on their heels, and it instills a lot of confidence in your lineup from top to bottom.
Next offering is outside. One run across in the frame so far here in the last half of the third. Swing and a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there, and boom goes the dynamite. That was blasted to the moon, and they add to the lead. It's 9-7.
He just sent this stadium into a frenzy. They're going nuts. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Here's Mookie Betts now. And there's a rocket into the outfield.
Now back. Third baseman.
That ball was absolutely ripped. 111 off the bat, and I'm pretty sure it started to whistle after it left the bat.
I think I heard that too, Boog. And these are the moments we appreciate when we can look at StatCast and just see exactly what the data is. Always so much fun to see what numbers pop up.
And now here is Austin Riley. Next one is off the plate. Ball 2. Betts gets his lead at first with nobody out. Grounder might be 2. Over to Baez. And they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
The catcher, Sean Murphy.
Here's Sean Murphy. And there's a hit. keeps the inning going.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there.
And now, Jeff McNeil.
2-1.
Not close with that one, and it's 2-1. And misses inside. Nolan Jones up next. And a pitch. That to right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that'll do it. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 9-7. Back for more from the Bronx. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And set to lead off the 4th, Victor Caratini. Righty delivers in the dirt, and that's ball 2.
Well, with both starters out of the game, this quickly becomes a bullpen game, and this is something we see more and more in the game today, especially in the postseason.
Kicks and fires. Misses. It's a strikeout. Back to the top of the lineup. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. One down, base is empty.
Whoa.
And that's in the dirt. And that's ball 3. That one to first. He gets there with the slide. Nicely done for the out. Two outs, base is empty. And the batter now, Navarro. 2 down, nobody on. Fought off foul. One and 2 now. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Giovanni Moran will take over here.
Power slider guy, Boo. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement, so it's tough to pick up.
So digging in, Nolan Jones.
The right fielder, Nolan Jones.
Strike 2.
The pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
That misses the zone, and the count is even 2-2. The pitch. Good job to fight that one off. And now the lefty. Goes down looking. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expand a little bit with 2 strikes.
And now batting Mike Trout. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy is just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
Here is Aaron Judge. Trout, the base runner at first with 1 out. Trout on the move. Pitch in for a strike. Save at second, and that was not close.
Well, in the postseason, I'd say we see more teams playing for 1 run, trying to apply some pressure, and that's exactly the case right here. Speed on the bases, put him in motion, and it worked out. Now time to execute in the batter's box.
And down on strikes he goes. 2 away.
Now
Here's Matt Olson.
Well, the way these 2 teams have battled in this game, you know you need more. Got to continue to add runs if you're going to get out of here with a win.
Pitch misses there, and a count 2-1. Moran, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. It's game 3 of the National League Championship Series. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Navarro.
Number
1-1 now. Swings through that one. Double barrel action in the bullpen. Zach Wheeler, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Snell also throwing. Here comes a pitch. In the air, right field. Jones drifts towards it, makes the grab, and there's 1 down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
And here's the first baseman, Christian Navarro.
Well, with both starters out of this ball game, it now becomes a battle of the bullpens and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line.
The 2-1. And that's outside. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a miss. And the count's full.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. And that should quiet this home crowd. It's 9-8. And their 5th home run of the game.
Some things in this sport are contagious, Boog, and right now for this team, clearly it's the long ball. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Now it's Javier Baez. This one popped up. McNeil under it. And there's 2 down.
Oh, that's a frustrating into the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Kicks and deals. Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. Riley drifts towards it. Squeezes it. And that is that. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's down to one here at 9-8. Back in the Bronx, stepping in the long ball threat, Bryce Harper. There's a swing and a miss. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Fernando Cruz getting loose out there. Francisco getting cranked up as well. 1-2 now. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Here's Mookie Betts. Late on that fastball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
One out, bases empty. And that just misses.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Turns and fires to Betts. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now batting.
And now it's going to be Austin Riley. 2 outs. And he hits a ground ball right side. Tosses to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back in New York. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6 at the plate. Joel Navarro. And a pitch. And a swing and a miss. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Well, obviously that was nowhere near the strike zone by the time he got to the plate. People at home watching are thinking, what's he swinging at? But I'll tell you, some of the break guys snap off these days is just devastating. It can be so tough to recognize where a pitch like that's going to end up.
Now here is Jonathan Rodriguez. The part about Burns' journey that's so interesting, former 4th-round pick out of St. Mary's, where he pitched alongside Tony Gonsolin. And he deals. Oh, and he hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Well, that pitch right there didn't even snip the zone. He was all out of whack on that delivery.
Man at first with 1 gone. Vic Caratini at the plate. And the pitch. This one in the air right field. Looks like extra bases. Cut off, throw to second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
So the batting order calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. That's outside, and that's ball 3. In the knees.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boo.
Go-ahead run at second, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Righty to the plate. Ripped into right center. Should be extra bases. And it bangs off the wall. Rodriguez in to score. 3 runs are in. And they take a 2-run lead.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Zach Wheeler takes over on the mound.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
One down, and now the center fielder, Navarro. There's a 1-1. Foul ball there. Man at second. That one 95 to finish him off.
Well, usually you're going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
Christian Navarro now at the plate. Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. 2 outs. Well struck left field. Crowd ranges back. That one is gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add a pair. It's 13-9.
So frustrating for any pitcher. Finished outside the zone, and he still managed to get punished with the home run. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
2 outs, nobody on. Javier Baez will hit next. The 1-2. And another ball. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Inning over, although plenty of damage done. But they take the lead thanks to a 5-run outburst. To the bottom of the 6th inning. The Tropics on top here, 13. Back at Yankee Stadium. Well, we go bottom 6. Now here is Sean Murphy. The pitch. Fastball for a strike. Action in the pen down there. Emilio Pagan preparing to come on if needed. Got it by him for the K.
Such a challenge when a guy's got great velocity. He's throwing a slider over 90 miles per hour. You want to be ready to hit that fastball, but that late break just eats you up every time.
And another ball. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Swings through that one out in front that time.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Nolan Jones digs in now. Two down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the sixth. Almost got him. And a foul ball. The line to kick the pitch. Lined, and that's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Everything came together for him. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Now Trout gets a chance to hit. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And here it comes. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7. Now Correa up to hit. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those two he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dip.
The wind of the pitch. That misses, and it's 2-1.
Well, these guys doing a good job at the plate with runners on base, and that can be a key difference maker in the game. They're hitting over 600 in this game with runners.
Now a blast to left center, way back there, on its way, out of here. And he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game. It's 14-9. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. Wow, he's putting on an absolute show in this one, and there's no better time than the postseason to go off at the plate like this. I mean, a 3-homer game, always special, but pulling it off at October.
Jordan Montgomery into the game.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Now it's the DH, Joel Navarro. And a base hit up the middle. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. The punch out there. 1 out.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
The pitch.
Help, I'll do.
Activity in the bullpen. Sonny Gray, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Glasnow also getting ready. 1 run across in the frame so far here in the late stages of game 3. That misses. And now 3 balls and a strike. On the ground. And it gets by him.
The batter, The shortstop.
Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
So the lineup flips over. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Francisco Lindor. The pitch. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And, Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
So up next, Navarro. At the belt and fires. That one finds the corner, and it's 1-2. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Carlos Francisco.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Aaron Judge
Leading
at the
off
plate.
for the United States, the center fielder, Aaron Judge.
The count 2-1. Just missed. Francisco, pretty much every manager's dream coming out of the pen. High strikeout, low walk. That is a recipe for success. That's a strike.
Okay.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction. If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
In the dirt, it's 2-2.
If you're on the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
And a swing and a miss. 1 down.
Just beautiful placement of the splitter right there. Exactly where you want it with 2 strikes to get that swing and miss. And he's worked very hard to be able to command that pitch. It's a tough pitch to get a grip on, but he's one of the best at throwing it where he wants to.
Righty delivers. And another ball.
2-1.
And that's in for a strike.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
The 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Here's a 2-2. Foul tip, but he hangs on for strike 3.
If you can set up a good 2-strike splitter with the fastball on the previous.
A new pitcher in the game, Emilio Pagan.
Now pitching, Emilio Pagan.
Man at first, and now it's Mookie Betts. Started to go at the 2-1. Appeal down to first. He did not go around. Judge leads off first with 2 down to the inning. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
The batter, the third baseman, Austin.
So digging in, Austin Riley. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
2 on, 2 outs. And down on strikes. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Tyler Glasnow.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
Here's the center fielder, Navarro. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a ball popped up. McNeil settles under this one. Makes the catch for the out. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Christian Navarro. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Glasnow ready deals on the ground at first, and that's just foul. And the right-hander deals, and a foul ball. He stays alive. One down, base is empty. Not even close there. Now 2-2.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
The 2-2 on the way. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That ball's carrying. Back, gone. His 3rd home run of the game. It's 15-9. He kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with his swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here's the second baseman, Javier Baez. The pitch. And another ball. One out, base is empty, and a run in, and we're at the top of the 8th. The 2-1 is high.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Here's Carlos Correa, and a chance to make some history here, Chris.
Yeah, he's homered 3 times so far, and now he gets another chance. At least we think. We'll see if the pitcher gives him anything to hit. It's so rare to see a 3-homer performance, but even more special for that player to get another chance at the plate to do it again for 4.
And now it's even up.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Kicks and fires. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Judge makes the grab, and that is that. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Fernando Cruz.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
And now, Sean Murphy.
The catcher, Sean Murphy.
Here's a 1-1.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
And now 2-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
That cutter right there had just enough movement on it to get the swing and miss. Wasn't a great location by any means. That's typically a spot that hitters can handle, so I'd say he fooled him with just enough of that late action.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Pitch misses there. 2 balls and a strike. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Joe Jimenez, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Nardi getting loose as well. Here's a 2-2. Swing and a pop-up. Under it. Makes the grab. 2 down.
The batter, the right fielder, Nolan.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's going to be Nolan Jones. Left-hand hitter waits. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Two down, nobody on. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. Lifted in the air, right center field. Navarro under it. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Sonny Gray. Now at the plate, Jonathan Rodriguez.
The right fielder, Jonathan Rodriguez.
Right-handed reliever. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
They just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Judge is under it. Drops into the glove, and there's 1 away.
Now batter, catcher, Victor.
Here's the catcher, Victor Caratini. One down, base is empty. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. The wind and the pitch.
Careful.
Movement in the bullpen. Devin Williams, the closer of the staff, is throwing. And a 3-2. Smoked on the ground to second. That's out number 2.
Now back.
2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Frankie Lindor. 2 outs. Boots it. And that keeps the inning alive.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Navarro getting ready to hit. Here's a 1-1. Just missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Lindor off of first with 2 away. The pitch. Ground ball right side. Gathers and throws to first. And the inning is over. So no runs here and a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. On now to the bottom of inning number 9. The Tropics have the advantage, 15-9. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th, Joe Jimenez.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team.
No
And the batter now, Mike Trout.
Wow.
And a good eye there. Two now. Ground ball up the middle. Dives, but it's off his glove. Base hit. He doesn't have a throw, and the speedy runner is on at first. So man aboard. Here comes Aaron Judge. And Judge spoils that one. Nobody out. Runner at first. That missed by a lot. 2-2. And a pitch. To the right side. Tosses to first. 1 out, bottom of the 9th.
The batter, the first baseman, Matt.
And now Matt Olson up to hit. The 1-1. Wouldn't chase that time. Man at second. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Popped up. Lindor pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
The batter, the designated hitter, Harper.
So it's their last chance in this one. Here's Harper now. Ground ball, and this should do it. On to first. Ball game.
This team has been truly dominant in the series. Up now 3-0. Pretty demoralizing on the other side. You want to get this thing over as quickly as possible. So stay focused, come back for the next game, and close out this series.
Singy, we saw plenty of offense in this one.
Yeah, no doubt, and they were wearing out home plate. Just look at these numbers. I mean, we were treated to a lot of fireworks in this one.
15-9 is our final. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 18 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.